Hey guys. So, a lot of the first stuff that I read this week was Boom Studio titles, and so I just kind of wanted to go through and talk a little bit about Boom Studios, the books that have come out in the last couple of weeks, because they were all pretty flipping good. Um, First off was Lantern City. This book, the first issue is really good. The second issue didn't really keep me there, but then the third and the fourth issue on this have just been awesome. Basic gist of the story is that you have this class system that's going on, which you have the rich people that kind of live in a tower, and then you have everybody that's down in the real world that is just it's a ghetto. And basically there was a battle, and one of the rebels from the ghetto got a guard's uniform, and so he has infiltrated the guard and is trying to work on things from the inside out. Looks like in the future of this book that it's going to be dealing more with the higher ups and the people that are in charge. The only person that we really know is a Dorian Gray character, which is like the president, I guess, uh, or the king of this area. But yeah, that's really been a good book. Um, the lettering on this book is something that's really good. That I think I don't praise letterers enough. This Darian Bennett guy that does the lettering on Lantern City, along with the art and the story, has just been great. Next up, I read Welcome Back, a new book from Boom. Gist of this story is that you've got assassins that have been fighting this endless war across time, that they can always find each other. It's a lot like Highlander. They can sense each other in proximity. At some point in their life, their power flips on, and that's what's happening with the main character in the book. That her power is flipped on. There's people hunting her down because she has some sort of importance. Uh, yeah, look forward to seeing where this Welcome Back book's going to go. Um, Seems like it could go a lot of really good places, and it's only 4 issues, so that's awesome. Read number one on America Town, new book from Boom. America is basically a third world country, and people are paying coyotes to smuggle people into South America to this place called America Town in outside of Buenos Aires or something. And yeah, really enjoyed the the art and the coloring on this book. The coloring by Michael Cho, really enjoyed. I'm a huge fan of any book that's got a lot of like pastelly oranges and blues and purples, and this book had a lot of that, plus a lot of like real light browns that I don't really normally like that, but I thought it suited this book real well. Uh, yeah, but basically you get smuggled out of the country, and if you don't pay your debt, bad things happen. Um, but yeah, pretty good book. Read Arcadia number 4. I still don't really know what I think of Arcadia. I know that I really like the concept on it of just a mainframe somewhere with everybody's consciousness in it, and that the consciousness people inside the computer program are trying to take over and defeat or ransom the people on the outside. And yeah, it's a really big world that is trying to get built here. And this is another book that I really noticed this week that I really liked the lettering on and how crisp it was, um, by Colin Bell. And yeah, this issue is a little bit better. I guess this is going to be an ongoing, so you know, cool. I'll continue to read it, I guess. Read Power Up, and I don't really know what to say about this book. The art in it is odd. I don't really know who it's written for because it doesn't really seem like a kid's book, but it seems like it's written for kids. So I'm not real sure. It's real cute. if anybody knows if this is like a cartoon or something, I would like to know if it's a cartoon, because I feel like I'm missing something. But I mean, it does have its good moments. Um, but yeah, book basically about a um, man who is basically Wonder Woman, a fish that turns into a whale and shoots lasers out of his eyes. This strongman woman who is like just trying to carpool her kids around while they're fighting Armageddon, and then this woman who works at a pet shop and carries around the fish in her fish bowl all the time. So, you know, and I read the fiction. Fiction, really interesting story. These kids were sucked into a world a long time ago, um, fought against these really horrible things. They managed to escape. One of them got left behind and has been there all this time. The book shows back up. They get sucked back into this world now that they're adults, and kind of have to fight demons in their self as well as demons, that are actual demons. And then last, I read the final issue on Hexed. Um, really thought that this series wrapped up well. Um, Book ended everything. The battle went down, and then after that, it kind of left it open ended where it could start over. Um, Hexed has just been one of my favorite series. Look forward to seeing anything that Dan Mora, uh, the artist on this, does in the future, because the art in this is it's just awesome. And also Michael Allen Nelson that wrote this. It was just a good story. I don't really know anything else he's done. I guess I need to look him up and figure that out. But this was just great. And yeah. But anyway, I got shorted on Giant Days this week, which kind of sucked. But other than that, everything I read from Boom this week was good. If you don't read a lot of Boom titles, um, I would highly suggest checking them out. Only downside with Boom titles is that they're all $4. So, but they're all good stories. But anyway, I'm gonna get off here and get around and read some more books.